Agree.
Rodeos are synonymous with the Midwest, and the Professional Rodeo Cowboys Association is bringing the top professional contestants to Fargo for an action-packed event this weekend, starting tonight, as they work to qualify for the Wrangler National Finals in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, professional radio announcer Randy Taylor joins me today. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. And we have also got bullfighter Richard Ratley. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah, so of course, I think I maybe said all that a little bit faster because we were just talking about auctioneering.
Yes.
So maybe I have a hidden talent. I don't know.
There you go.
We'll see if we can get to that. But due to the pandemic, the rodeo's been canceled the last few years. It's back this year. You're back, so you get to actually do the rodeo. You get to do the announcing. How does it feel to be back in the game?
Oh, it feels very, very good. We had a relaxation 2 years, as you mentioned.
Aha.
And the sport of pro rodeo is a 12-month sport. It's the shortest championship in sports. I mean, they compete. The next season has already started at the Wrangler National Finals Rodeo when the champions are crowned. And this is a very critical stop towards the December trip to Las Vegas, Nevada. It is 1 point is $1, and the world champions are crowned by money won. And the great sponsors right here in this community have put the money on the table, like our friends from Shooting Star Casino.
We love Shooting Star.
I do too. Boot Barn. They all have really bailed in there to bring a rodeo sport at a professional level to the beautiful Fargo Dome. We are very excited.
That is super exciting. And so I imagine you've probably been doing your vocal exercises the last 2 years. The rest of us are over here like namaste, and he's like 1, 2, 1. Like I can't even do it. I don't know. You're amazing. So then in your case, you said you work out a lot to keep yourself in shape. How has the last 2 years been? And then now that you're back, what is that like?
Oh, I mean, every day, because I rodeo 365 days a year, you know, and so being in shape is what I have to. I get up every morning, run, work out, because getting hit, you know, it takes a toll on your body, so you got to make sure your body's in shape for it.
So speaking of getting hit, what are we going to be able to see at the rodeo this year?
A full venue of rodeo sports action, the bareback bronc riding, tie-down roping, steer wrestling, saddle bronc riding, ladies barrel racing, team roping, and the very popular bull riding featuring our great bullfighters. These guys are really worth the ticket. They have NFL and professional tennis player footwork. I mean, they're very, very talented. In addition to that, he is a real live cowboy. I mean, he's calving and handling business with cattle. They have to have a bull sense and know when and where to move to get in between a bull and a fallen cowboy. And these guys are worth the ticket themselves. Richard is very good. He's joined by Caleb Barrett of Montana. Richard is from Kansas, and those guys are really earned their keep.
Wow, and I think that in today's age, we don't get to see a lot of legitimate cowboys anymore. Like we used to. Like personal fact here, I'm a huge John Wayne fan. Like I have figurines. I've seen every cowboy movie. I haven't seen all the war ones. I'm working on it. He's a quintessential cowboy.
Sure.
So, for the people who maybe aren't huge John Wayne fans or don't know a lot about bullfighting, what is bullfighting? How did you get involved in that?
Well, I rode bulls for a little while, and I wasn't very good at it. And so we went to a church bull riding in Kansas one time, and I was the first one out and rode my bull and got off. And I went up there and I said, "Hey, what does it take to fight bulls?" They said, "Well, just throw your vest on and come out here." So I went out there and fought bulls, and I never got on another one. And that was in 2013, and ever since then I just took off and been fighting bulls professionally now for 6 years, and I wouldn't trade it for anything. But I mean, you got to go to school. Like they put on schools, and like I'm putting on my very first school next weekend actually. But I've been helping with schools, and I've been to them, and it just teaches you the basics and the fundamentals, how to read bulls, how to read cattle, you know, how to read a bull rider and all that, where he's going to land and stuff. And so, because our job is, when that bull rider gets on, when he gets bucked off, our job is to slip in there, get that bull's head up, get his attention, let him follow us, so that bull rider can get up and get to the next rodeo.
Interesting. So I think, there's a lot of people in the region who have been in rodeos or like love watching rodeos. The people that I know, okay, for instance, Jordan Schwer, Valley Today Jordan Schwer, the guy with like the fanciest suits on, loves rodeos. He's obsessed with rodeos. So I know that he wants to be there. For people maybe that haven't had a lot of experience, to me this seems like the kind of sport where it's like you go once and then you're like, holy cow, that was more exciting than I expected, and then you're hooked, right?
Yes, ma'am. We have a lady at church that went to my hometown rodeo, and she's from Bulgaria. And we didn't know if she would like it at all. Oh, she was standing and cheering. She had more fun and made more noise than anyone. And it is very entertaining. And this one in particular is with Mossbrooker Rodeo Company, Bucking Bulls and Horses. These animal athletes are amazing, and Mossbrookers have had some great ones. They've invited Bailey Pro Rodeo to top off an A-string, second to none, in the bareback riding, the saddle bronc riding, and the bull riding. And then the timed event cattle are awesome too. And a crowd favorite is the ladies barrel racing. It's the horse races on, and it's very entertaining.
Oh, I love this. Well, if you want to get tickets to the rodeo, you can go on the Fargo Dome website. All the information's right there on your screen. It's tonight and tomorrow. It's super exciting. And I'm a little bit obsessed with your accent. So, Richard, if you could take us into break and just say, stick around for more North Dakota Today.
Stick around for more North Dakota Today.
I love it. Thanks so much. We'll see you back here in a minute.